With the Blazer Jim back again with another video, and today we're doing a movie review on Bring It On, starring Kirsten Dunst, Gabrielle Union, and Eliza Dushku. And of course, this is considered to be like one of the ultimate cheerleading movies of its day. Released it way back in the year 2000. This film was made under a $11 million budget, which ended up making $90 million worldwide at the box office. So let me go ahead and go over the plot line of this movie, and then give you my thoughts and opinions on this as we dive deeper into this movie review. All right, the Toro cheerleading squad has spirit, spunk, sass, and a killer routine that's sure to land them the national championship trophy for the 6th year in a row. For newly elected team captain Torrance, played by Kirsten Dunst, the Toro's road to cheer glory stumbles when she discovers their perfectly choreographed routine were stolen from a hot hip-hop squad across town. Now the squad must scramble to find a new routine to compete in this year's competition. So basically, for 5 years they've been national cheerleading champions, but their routine wasn't their own. They stole it from somebody else. And this other rival cheerleading squad, led by Gabrielle Union, they never had their big break by actually competing, on ESPN for these, cheerleading national championships. So the whole trajectory of that changes because Kirsten Dunst's character Torrance wants to compete against the best and prove that her cheerleading team, are not a bunch of frauds. That they could actually come up with their new original routine to defeat the rival cheerleading team led by Gabrielle Union by not using their cheerleading techniques. So it is a play of a back and forth rivalry between Kirsten Dunst and Gabrielle Union. And after one of the cheerleaders gets injured on the squad, we get an introduction to Eliza Dushku's character, who is has her own sense of spunk and a sense of sass when it comes to carrying herself. Overall, the three leads in this movie are great at carrying the movie. Each of their personalities deviate from one another. Kirsten Dunst plays more like, the one who's really into the whole cheerleading thing. She's dedicated to that, and wants to be, number one. While Gabrielle Union's character, on the other hand, has her own sense of leadership and attitude and self-preservation on how she carries herself. She'll do whatever she can to protect herself and her cheerleading squad, and she'll do whatever she can to make it to the ESPN cheerleading championships to compete against Torrance, played by Kirsten Dunst. Wow, you get introduced to Eliza Dushku's character midway through the movie, and you see that she's kind of like her own anti-hero, with her own, sense of spunk and the way she carries herself. So she's not very welcoming when they first let her on the squad. It takes a while for them to learn to accept her because she's not like everybody else. So I like how each of the characters in this movie, they have their own sense of character development and exposition before laying the groundwork for the plotline movie itself. Now, it's been decades since I've seen this movie. I haven't seen this movie since the year 2000, back when like Blockbuster Video was still in business. So this was definitely a good rewatch for me because like I said, I haven't seen it in at least 20 plus years. But yeah, it does have its own vibe to it. There's a good sense of comedy and drama in the mix. There's also a subplot where Torrance gets caught up in a love triangle between her boyfriend and Elijah Dishku's character's brother in the film. So you have that dynamic, along with the main plot line. But all these actors and actresses, they do have a great chemistry in itself. And you see how there's more than one thing going on at the same time, but it flows pretty well. You know, this movie was so successful at the box office and ended up spawning numerous sequels. Basically, it spawned its own franchise. There's a bunch of Bring It On sequels that came out after this original movie, including a horror themed sequel, which I believe that was the latest installment in the Bring It On franchise, which kind of deviates from the original formula of the other sequels to this. But no, they did a pretty good job doing, you know, uh, carrying the lead with the characters and the stuff and driving the story forward and trying to figure out how the ending is going to be conclusive for all the characters involved. So it plays out from multiple angles. You don't only just see things from one angle. Each character gets the right amount of screen time where you get invested in all three of them and you figure out where their story's going to go next. But yeah, it was a pretty good and fun, entertaining movie. It definitely has that 2000s vibe. They're playing a lot of songs from the year 2000 in the movie, so it's like going through a time capsule for me, because like I said, I haven't watched this since the year 2000, back when Blockbuster Video was still a thing and whatnot. I believe I originally watched this on DVD. But it was definitely a good rewatch though. But yeah, my final grade for Bring It On, starring Kirsten Dunst, Gabrielle Union, and Eliza Dushku, it gets a solid B plus. So, have you guys seen Bring It On? I know this is now considered a cult classic in modern times. Not to mention the endless amount of sequels that it spawned. Are you a fan of any of the actresses in this movie? Kirsten Dunst, Gabrielle Union, Eliza Dushku. Let me know. Comment below. Maybe somewhere down the line, I'll probably do reviews on the sequels. If I ever get a chance, by adding them to my Blu-ray library. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, I have a whole catalog of movie and TV show reviews you can check out here on the channel, as well as other numerous content such as my DVD and Blu-ray haul videos, my unboxing videos, my Fun Adventures YouTube vlogs, and other numerous content. So if you want to stick around for more, then make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around for the next video. Have a good day now. Peace.